If you're looking for cheap and reliable coins, check the link in the description for FIFA Coin Zone. They're selling for £2 per 100k on the Xbox and about £2 per 100k on the PlayStation. Use the code Josh5 to get 5% off. What's up lads, Josh here and welcome back to another episode of Your Favourite Players. Well, yesterday was actually me showcasing my favourite players, my top 5 favourite players on FIFA 11 to FIFA 15 because we're excluding FIFA 10 because I actually didn't play any single minute of FIFA 10 because I wasn't interested in FIFA online at that stage because I was still playing single player and career mode, etc, etc. But yeah, I wasn't in FIFA 10 Ultimate Team, so we're going to go from FIFA 11 to FIFA 15, and today's episode is going to be showcasing your favourite players. I've chosen 5 comments at random, and we're going to be talking about 5 of your favourite players. So if you would like to hopefully be in for the next episode, just comment down below your favourite players from FIFA 11 to FIFA 15, and I might be able to cover them in the next episode. But apart from that, let's get straight into the episode of your favourite players. Okay guys, so on to the first player, and the first player that you guys have chosen is going to be from a comment from IbsG, and this guy has said, what about Neymar on FIFA 12? He only cost about 2 to 3k, but was an absolute tank, and I completely agree with you, mate. He was incredibly good on FIFA 12, and in my opinion, this is like where the sweat began, because where the sweat sort of began on FIFA, because you could play Neymar and Wellington, both 90 pace strikers, both Brazilian, perfect links, and you could just tear absolute shit online, and it kind of, you know, sort of introduced a lot more sweaty people into the game, and obviously that's where tramp goals and the no longer fun type of gameplay came in. But Neymar was absolutely fantastic, there was no denying that. 92 pace, 77 shooting, 86 dribbling and 68 heading. Even though he had 68 heading, he could still win a header above anybody, you know, any other defender, Chiellini, Ogbonna, etc, etc. But Neymar, fantastic player. Unfortunately, he did sort of introduce the sweat into FIFA 12. Yeah, it was FIFA 12. But yeah, he was a fantastic player. 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot as well. Great player to use, and he was one of your favourite players. And moving on to the next recommendation, guys, of your favourite player, it is going to be Michel Bastos, and this guy, this comment comes in from Thuso N, and he said, I stopped having fun in FIFA 14, but now I'm trying to enjoy myself building skill teams. El Shaarawy on FIFA 12, Cassano FIFA 12, Ibrahimovic FIFA 12, Robinho, Michel Bastos, Neymar was all his favourite players, but for one of those, obviously I can't choose all of them, so I'm going to choose Michel Bastos out of this one, and he was an absolutely fantastic player in FIFA 12. He had 5-star skill moves, and the really weird thing was he had 1-star weak foot. You'd never ever see players in, you know, like past FIFA 13. I don't think I've ever seen a player with 1-star weak foot. I mean, there probably is a player with 1-star weak foot, but I haven't seen him, or I don't know about him. But you know, it's incredibly strange for a player to have 1-star weak foot and be this good, because his I think it was his left foot that was, you know, his main foot, and he was absolutely incredible in game. And of course the 5-star skill moves, the Brazilian part, everybody loved him, and he sort of just disappeared after this FIFA. I literally did not see him in any other FIFAs. I'm not sure what happened to him or where he went. He must have gone abroad, you know, in terms of and then out of FIFA Ultimate Team. But when he was in the game, he was absolutely fantastic, and he was one of your favourite players. And moving on to your next favourite player, it is going to be a comment from Ryo Miyachi, and of course he has commented Briand on FIFA 11, keeping it short and sweet, and he's basically just said Briand FIFA 11, and of course he was absolutely fantastic on FIFA 11. Him and Lisandro Lopez were the absolute perfect striking partnership, had a great bit of pace on them, and they were incredibly good on the game, and of course in the game. 87 pace, 78 shots, 80 passing, 76 heading, and 85 dribbling. This guy was phenomenal, and he was only 81 rated as well. It was quite surprising, and after this FIFA I'm pretty sure he just went downhill, and even now in FIFA 15 I think he's like a 72 rated silver, so his career's not gone too well, but you know, the days will live on of how good he was in FIFA 11, and if you played with him, I can guarantee you'll know about it. But anyway, Jimmy Briand was one of your favourite players. And moving on to the next player, of course, we are going to follow up Jimmy Briand with his strike partner, and that is going to be Lisandro Lopez, commented by Jack Collins. He said Neymar and Lisandro Lopez on Neymar FIFA 12 at centre forward. And yeah, pretty much straight to the point, he says Neymar, Lisandro Lopez and Neymar, and I would have loved to cover Neymar in this episode, but there's just been so many other recommendations that I thought I would get the ones that you guys most seem to like out of the way first, and then maybe we'll get Neymar in another episode. But anyway, Lisandro Lopez, absolutely fantastic player, and was probably one of the sweatiest players on FIFA 11. I mean, there wasn't that many sweaty players on FIFA 11, they all sort of had quite balanced stats, but this guy was ridiculously OP. 84 rated striker card, of course, 88 pace, 83 shot, 71 passing, 80 dribbling, 82 heading, and of course 5-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. This guy was very, very versatile, you know, shoot from anywhere, it'll go in, and of course he had that little bit of 4-star skill moves to do some flair with, so absolutely fantastic player to use on FIFA 11, and it's another player that's just completely gone missing after FIFA 11. I cannot seem to remember using this guy on FIFA 12, 13, 14 or 15, and I don't even know if he was on the game in those FIFAs, but you know, if you do know what happened to Lisandro Lopez and Michel, do be sure to comment that down below, because for me they just went completely, you know, they sort of just did a disappearing act, and unfortunately for them and for me, I couldn't use him again. But anyway, Lisandro Lopez was absolutely fantastic on FIFA 11, and he was one of your favourite players. And moving on to the final player of today's episode, guys, we're going to be talking about Lukaku, suggested by Matty341, a good mate of mine in real life, and he said, remember Lukaku on FIFA Ultimate Team 12, his non-rare card was the best in the game. Now, we were actually looking at a rare card of him, but on the actual game, he was actually a non-rare. It's just footed on their generations sections. They don't actually have any player as, you know, under a non-rare, so unfortunately, he will have to look like a non-rare. He will have to look like a rare, but he actually was a non-rare. So hopefully, you guys understand that, and we'll now understand, you know, the severity of this guy, because he was a 78 rated non-rare striker who cost like 800 coins, and look at those stats. A non-rare player with 86 pace, 75 shooting, 74 heading, 70 dribbling, and some insane strength. So this guy was by far one of the best strikers on FIFA 12, and he was absolutely incredible as a non-rare player, and a lot of people used him in their Barclays Premier League teams, and you know, sort of started the sweat again. So Lukaku was an absolutely fantastic player when he was playing for Chelsea as a non-rare card, as a 78 rated striker as well, and he was incredibly cheap, so everybody could afford him, and you would see him most in Barclays Premier League teams. But anyway, he was a fantastic he was a fantastic player, and of course he was one of your favourite players. Thank you guys for watching this episode of FIFA 11 to FIFA 15, your favourite players. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. It's been a little bit of something special, obviously. You guys have been commenting down below of your favourite players, and that is what I've done. I've gone and covered them. If you'd like to comment down below any of your favourite players, you might be able to make it into the next episode, and I will talk about your favourite player. But apart from that, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, do be sure to leave a like rating, subscribe to my channel if you're new in here, follow me on Twitter @ScreamingKnife4, and apart from that, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video.